Emotion begins before language. It is the body's ancient intelligence, a pulse of meaning carried through sensation, a signal that whispers or roars, "Pay attention." But what is emotion really? Emotion is often described as a complex interplay of biology, cognition, and feeling. At its root, it is a physiological response to a perceived change in our environment, internal or external. The amygdala activates. The hypothalamus signals. Hormones like cortisol or oxytocin are released. The breath shortens or deepens. Muscles tighten or soften. The heart adjusts its rhythm. Before we know what we're feeling, the body has already responded. These physiological changes are interpreted by the brain. Meaning is layered on top of sensation. Thought and feeling intertwine. And then we say, "I'm afraid," "I'm excited," "I feel ashamed." But emotion isn't always clear. It often arrives in blends. Joy with a trace of sadness, anger masking fear, love stirred with longing. Scientists often classify emotions into categories, primary and secondary. Primary emotions are fast, universal, and evolutionarily ancient. Think joy, sadness, fear, anger, surprise, and disgust. They happen across cultures, across species. Secondary emotions are more complex, shaped by memory, social learning, and self-concept. Guilt, pride, embarrassment, jealousy, nostalgia. But emotions don't live in boxes. They flow. They are not fixed objects. They are processes unfolding in time. The function of emotion is survival. Fear protects us. Disgust keeps us from poison. Anger mobilizes energy when boundaries are crossed. Joy builds bonds, soothes the nervous system, encourages exploration. Each emotion is a guide, even when uncomfortable, especially when uncomfortable. But emotions are also shaped by thought. The mind interprets what the body feels. A pounding heart could mean terror, or excitement, or love. Your interpretation depends on context, memory, and belief. This is why two people can feel so differently in the same situation. Emotion is not just stimulus and response. It is stimulus, interpretation, response, memory, and story. And yet, emotion is also universal. We all know what it means to grieve, to hope, to ache, to feel joy swell in the chest and fall just as quickly. Emotion gives texture to life. It colors memory. It deepens meaning. But when unacknowledged or suppressed, emotion can become a storm held under the surface. It leaks through in irritation, numbness, withdrawal, or burnout. To know your emotions is to reclaim energy. To understand their signals is to better understand your needs. In the coming waves, we'll learn how to regulate emotion, how to build emotional resilience, how to hold space for others without losing ourselves. But for now, simply notice, what are you feeling right now? Not in words, but in sensation. Is there a tightness or softness, warmth or agitation, a subtle hum beneath the noise? You do not need to name it. You only need to notice. Because this is where emotional wisdom begins. Not with control, but with curiosity. Let the feeling speak and learn to listen.